Go ahead, baby. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm coming. Okay, we're headed out, right, Betty? Graham crackers in hand. All the forts are definitely melting. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Time to go clean the chicken stall. One, if you keep chickens on deep bedding, which our chickens are hardly ever in here, they come in here to lay. But if you keep chickens on deep bedding, you don't want to smell ammonia from their urine or whatever. You all right? And I was in there yesterday doing some things, and I just started to smell it a little bit. And since we have, in just a few weeks, we have 22 ducks coming. Well, 20 ducks and 2 geese. We need to get ready for them. And it's kind of a lovely day, and I mean lovely as in not lovely. It's a perfect day to do it because it's actually not sunny. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, Betty. It's okay. Head on in there. So we're gonna go head out and do that. Okay, so this is our stable area. We have actually 4 stables. 1, 2, well, 4 stalls. The bunnies are in this one right there. This is where the area that we are going to be making our brooder area for any new chickens, ducks, anything that comes our way. And yes, this is a teamwork project. Honestly, kind of whether they want to or not, like there is no way we can get all of this work done. Jason works full time. We do this together because we have to do it together. Okay, my kids right now, they are learning skills about animal husbandry. How to take care, how to take care of animals and all the specifics, the different ways to take care of them, how to prep for when a new animal is coming, any kind of animal. Why do animals, just one second, buddy. Why animals spend time in quarantine before they're introduced to, well, in this case, the rest of the flock, or even when it comes to bunnies, any animal, that is, if you're getting it especially when it's not a baby and you don't know exactly where it's come from. I mean, they are learning things that truly, did I just say in my 30s? Did I say in my 30s a second ago? I'm now 40. But we started this journey in our 30s as far as the animal portion goes, and so that you're trying to see, aren't you? They are learning things now that I learned as an adult. So I think that's super, super valuable. They choose whether they're gonna do it later in life or not, but at least they're gonna have the knowledge to know how to do it. And I think that that is invaluable, actually. So let me show you the stall that we are gonna clean out. So the funny thing about chickens is that once they lay one place, it is really, really hard. We have done so many tricks to try to teach them to lay in their coop. They literally, how far do you think this is? Like several hundred feet from their coop?
No, like 100 feet.
Oh no, it's way more than 100 feet. But anyway, they travel all around the coop. They go out of the coop, through the big barn, through this little walkway area and into here to go lay, and there's 1 box. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 box options, which is honestly almost too many for the amount of chickens that we have right now. They choose 1 box. The other day I walked in and 2 chickens were in the box at the same time. Like, I don't know what to do to teach them. No, we have lots of options for you. Some of them lay on the ground. I don't know why. We have boxes set out for them. So it just is what it is. Anyway, so we're gonna leave this box here because I don't think that we'll be able to retrain them no matter how many fake eggs we put places. They just do that. So that is what it is. But this is where the rest of the ducks that are coming will be coming. So here it is. All of this bedding was from this summer when we were still working on places. It's broken down a lot underneath, which is really nice. This is the infamous blue laying box. Has anybody laid today?
No.
Nobody's laid today. They're usually running in line to come. We have 2 more nesting boxes there. We have another one out in their coop. All the funny things. Which is also funny because this is actually a feeding box for horses. And yet they think it's where they're supposed to lay. So anyway, this is going to become our brooder stall. And this is where we will, we're not hatching them. They're coming as, this first round is coming as ducklings. And so we will just have them, they will be shipped to us. We'll just have them, or have this place ready to go for them. This is literally how they follow him everywhere that he goes, as soon as they hear him. This is cracking me up. They are just chilling. The flock knows their leader and he just walked over there. So all of this bedding, actually let me show you. All of this bedding is gonna go onto our compost pile. So a lot of it has already broken down just because it's been in there so long. The chickens scratch at it. The cats, and they do their thing in it. So as we put this on the pile, our compost pile, it will continue to just break down, which is exactly what we want, turn into more compost, and then be ready for our garden in a couple short months. So this is the compost right now. It's pretty frozen still from the big snowstorm that we had, but the chickens will come in, scratch all of this, poop on it, pee on it, do their thing. The ducks come in and stomp it down, then the chickens scratch it over again, and it's like literally it's perfect for compost. One of these days I'm gonna do a video on compost for dummies because I'm just really floored about how easy this process has been. And it's so doable for anybody, no matter where you live. Now, obviously, we have a massive one because of what we're getting ready to do. But you don't need that. If you just have a small garden, my goodness, you could do it literally in a garbage can and it would work for you. If you don't have chickens, that's okay, no problem. We let the chickens at it because we have it, but if we didn't have chickens, there's so many other things that you can do. So, and actually, the very first time I was introduced to composting like in a very small neighborhood type of way was from our old neighbor, and she did it, and it was unbelievable. So I'll save that for another video, but it's incredibly doable. It's so good, and the soil that you get is amazing. I cannot wait to do a soil test on it when it's ready. I have kids that are bringing me different tools that will work better as we're doing this. But as we're cleaning all this out, the one thing that that continues to amaze me, you want to see, out here is that if you take the time to learn the processes, everything really works together. Your food scraps, your paper goods that don't have, paint on that. Like it can, the animal bedding, the thick bedding that we're using, which also helps keep the chickens warm. And then they also eat off of all the different things. Like it all works together. It's just been a learning process for us to learn all the ways to do it. And it's kind of astounding to me. This will be our first time gardening this year using a lot of our own compost. So I don't know if I have it all right yet. I don't know what the levels are going to be yet. I don't know if there's going to be too much nitrogen or not enough nitrogen, or I don't know those things yet, but we're doing it. We're learning it. If it's off, we'll then make those amendments. But I'm just shocked at the more we learn, the more. So Jason's motto this whole time has been, let's just do things in layers. We're going to take things down, tear things down, do projects in the house and outside. We're just doing it all in layers because there's so much to do Thanks, buddy. I tease him all the time and I say we're like flies on poop. Like, if you do not have a definite plan, we just keep doing a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. So we had to write things down so we could really get a good idea of where we needed to spend our energy right away. And as we're doing this and learning layer by layer, it just all is starting to fit together. And then you problem solve again. There's lots of problem solving. There has been tons and tons of that. Like the roof to our chicken coop. We knew it leaked, but we didn't know off the sides to what extent. So we problem solved this year by putting tarps up with zip ties. The wind took them one time, but we're good. Now, they're good now, and it's actually helping tremendously, but we recognize it still is a problem. Do you saying hi again? All that to say that these layers are teaching us and we're learning, and I think it's pretty incredible when you can then see the fruit of it, when you can then see, okay, we did this, we made this, and somebody's not happy. Did you drop your cracker? When we saw that this compost, when he actually had to move it, was working, and that it was hot in there, even though it had been so bitter cold, and then there were still worms alive, that was like, oh my word, we're doing it. We did it. That worked. All of the reading, all of the studying, all of the video watching, like it worked. We did it, and that is incredible. And I think that goes for anything in life. It doesn't have to be just farming or homesteading, or it can be gardening like we did in the city, in a teeny tiny area, but it became prolific. So lots of mistakes are being made. Don't hear me say that we're not making mistakes. We're making tons of them, but we're learning along the way. And then so once you do what you need to do to fix the mistake and then see that it's working, that's cool. That's super cool. So do the thing. What is it that you're waiting to do? What is it that you know that you wanted to try to do? It doesn't have to do anything with homesteading. What are you learning right now? Just do it. Do the thing. That's my message to you today. Do the thing. Not that you need a message from me. This is another project that we're working on, is trying to get the water away, because it is like a sheet of ice right now. Actually. And that is why I'm not going to do that, because I have a baby in my back. Not wise. You see that? That is one smart hen right there. She discovered there's new lots of stuff over there. She's gonna love it. All right, here we go. It smells bad. That last pile, that smells bad. That smells like ammonia. I'm glad you can't smell it right now, but I know it's gonna do something good. But yeah, not pretty. Okay, so let me show you what I did. Just a little bit more farm chores this morning for you. This was a sheet of ice. I mean a sheet of ice. Like I almost, after I took Deacon off my back, I walked on, I was like, oh gosh, we're gonna lose chickens. They're gonna break their legs on here. So we were not able to get quite all the bedding out. I wanted to leave some for the chickens in there. I mean, just a pile, some for the cats, because of course they like doing their business there. And then I don't want to go too much higher over here. Jason is going to be building me a couple more. Like I want 4 compost stalls, so we're just gonna keep rotating. Anyway, so I took some of what was left there and just put it down here, so it's a little bit at least safer for humans, and yes, chickens and ducks to walk on. We squeegeed this until as close to dry as we could yesterday, but because it warmed up. But then, of course, because it froze again overnight, it's a sheet of ice. So hopefully this will help and all of that meltiness. So all the kids have managed to work their way back inside. They made it about an hour, but this one continues to work with me. It is cold this morning, don't you think, a little bit?
It's actually
not bad. Okay, I mean, I enjoy the cold. I like working when it's like this, but I can always rely on Willow to be my working buddy. Okay, like I said, I lost some kids. They went in. They all have chores to do that they have to do. They don't have a choice on. But I don't make them do the things that are more of my dream unless they want to take part, because the fact of the matter is not all of them are going to necessarily, maybe at some point in their life, not all of them are going to want to do it. That's okay. So anyway, it took us about an hour. We still have a little bit more to do, and I'm going to go help Willow do that now. We have to clean out remember I told you in the Opal update how prolific bunny poop is? Y'all, bunny poop is prolific. And we only have 2 lots right now. It is truly prolific, which is amazing. Because did you know, this is a little side note, bunny poop is considered cold. So you can actually put it directly on your garden without composting it. But in the wintertime, we just throw it on our compost pile because we're not putting it anywhere else. Anyway, I'm gonna go help her do that. But I thought it'd be fun to take you along on, we don't do this obviously every day. We don't clean out the stalls every day. It's just not necessary. We don't have enough large animals to do that, or small animals for that matter, yet. But it needed to be done today in preparation for the ducks coming. And chicks a little bit after that, and then more ducks a little bit after that. I may have pre-ordered too many, but see, you have to pre-order because when I went on to order, I was early. They were already so many sold out, so many. So, 'tis the season. 'Tis the, I don't know if it's gonna be like this forever. Anyway, so I'm gonna go help her go clean out the bunnies, but we just wanted to invite you in on a morning chore thing. So anyway, have a great day, and until next time. Okay, do you know what that sound is? That is a hen waiting in line to lay. I'm not kidding. It's like they're in 1st grade saying hurry up to the person going to the bathroom in front of them. And there's other boxes right there. No, same box. They've been doing this all morning.